Good morning, all dear learners. This is Pankaj Kumar. Today I am gonna explain a beautiful poem written by Robert Frost. Poem name is The Road Not Taken. Okay. As we know very well, Robert Frost was an American poet. Okay. He was one of the most famous poets of America. He is highly regarded for the realistic depiction of rural life. Okay, he had depicted so many things. Okay, for rural life. Today we are going to learn, or we are going to enjoy the poem "The Road Not Taken." The road not broken. This poem starts with the line, two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both. And be one traveler, long I stood, and looked down one as far as I could, to where it went in the undergrowth. Okay, there are 4 stanzas in this poem. And each stanza contains 5 lines, right? And in first stanza, the poet here says 2 roads. Roads, first of all, we must know 2 roads. Roads here mentioned as a journey of life, right? And diverged in a yellow wood. In a yellow wood, that is imagery here used by the poet. Yellow wood is imagery here. Okay, yellow wood shows about the dry season, about the disappointed, about the means so many dull things, right? So this has been mentioned. 2 roads diverged in a yellow wood. In a yellow wood, there was 2 roads. Okay, they were separated from each other. So in the life also we find here diverged into 2 roads. It means here the poet is talking about choices. Okay, making choices that we have in life, right? So the poet says 2 roads diverge in a life journey. There are 2 roads diverge. We have each one of us have many choices in life. Okay, as someone wants to be a doctor, someone when he is undergraduate wants to be a singer, wants to be a dancer. Okay, so many different wants to accept so many different professions. But after graduation, after PG, like you can say when he becomes mature, okay, he tries to do business or something extra things, right? So in life we all have, in life journey we all have choices, we all have dilemma, right? To which one should we adopt, or which one should we leave? Okay, which ones, what options, which way, which you can say which way, which steps should be taken, either this one or that one. So everybody has the same problem in life. So the poet has depicted here very realistic picture, right? So in lives we have in life journey we have also 2 choices, right? The poet talks for choices here, right? And sorry I could not travel both. And the poet again says here, emphasis here, in life our life is very short. In this short life, how can we travel, how can we use both the options, both the choices? We have to at least fix any one of them, right? So the poet said, I could not travel both. The poet finds in this short journey is unable, okay, to walk one to travel on both sides of road, to accept or to opt two options. That is difficult. And be one traveler, long I stood. The poet finds himself in life journey or in a yellow wood here mentioned as a life journey. In a yellow wood, the poet stands in one point, right? And he finds being one traveler. He is the only one traveler, and he had many options. He had two options, right? So the poet talks there. He stays and thinks again and again, again and again. Means he was brooding over and over, again and again. What should we do or what shouldn't we do? Okay, the poet is confused here. The poet is in dilemma, right? And looked down, one as far as I could. One as far as I could. And after that, the poet decides whatever he fixes, whatever he finds as a conclusion, right? And then he decides and he sees. He thinks again and again. Then at last he comes to a conclusion, right? To where it bent in the undergrowth, and looked down one far as I could, to where each bent in the undergrowth. And when he sees, when he looks, both paths, both options, right, both paths, he finds the roads that he sees very straight, that is also disappeared after some meter, after some distance. Okay, they disappear, means they are mixed with the bushes or grass or so many things, right? Then took the other as just as fair. Then the poet tries to travel on the second path, not in first path. Okay. Then the poet takes the other path, means second path, right? And he also finds the same path as just as fair. That was also very clean. That people go in that, people may go in that path. That is very easily possible, right? So the poet tries to opt the next option, the next choices, right? That seems also as clear as crystal. And having perhaps the better claim. And when the poet tries to opt the second way, second path, second road, right? And he ensured there, he says, yes, he has better claim. It means he can claim this road is also good or fine. Because it was grassy and wanted wear, right? And when he means he claims, okay, he's sure, he's very certain on which he finds this road was also grassy. That was not traveled by someone else, and wanted wear means that has not been used by someone. That is also a new road. That is also a new option, new choices, new ways. Okay, so there was people have also not gone through often. Okay, though as for that the passing there, when the poets pass, and when the poet passes the second path, okay, when he travels when he has journey in the second path, he thinks this second path is also grassy or not used as like the first path. okay, and had warned them really about the same. It means here it is clear, right? The poet makes clear here both the route, both the path, okay, both the path is was not used by so many peoples. Means he finds the both options, both choices, they are matched or equal, right? And both that morning equally lay in leaves no steps had trodden black. When the poet sees in the morning, means when the poet sees with a fresh mood, right? He finds both the option, both the choices, right? When he is out of confusion or dilemma, he finds both the way or the both the path, right? Are have no steps. There is leaves no step at trodden black. Means no one has used that very path. Okay, both are phrased. Okay, and equal. A new one. Oh, I kept the first for another day. And the poet again describes. He had opted the second choices of journey, right? And he left it. He left the first path, or first option, or first choices, right, of life journey. So the poet says, "When I have kept it for other day, I have kept it for other decision. When I will make, okay." When will I have? Each knowing how way leads one to way. And the poets again wants to go through when the both path, okay, and he seems both the paths lead to the same way, okay. In a point, both the way, both the decisions, both the way paths, okay. You can say that. Commingle there, right? Intermingle there, right? The poet knows this one. I doubted if I should ever come back. But the poet talks about again walking and traveling on the first path next time. But the poet is also in confusion or in doubt. Can he, will he come again? Will he have another chance to opt or for making choices in the decision in the short life journey? So the poet is again confused here or in doubt here. He's not certain here, right? I shall be telling this with sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. The poet says, I will tell it to the generation, to the readers, to the learners, right? Through this poem, ages and ages, right? Generation to generation, time to time. What this story that I had in our life journey, we had two options, two choices, and each one of us have to face this, encounter this, right? So I shall be telling generation to generation, ages to ages, right? Two roads, rivers in a yellow wood means something. The first line has been repeated here. This is also called repetition as a poetic devices, right? Two roads, rivers in a wood. Again, he will be saying to the generation, to the readers, to the learners, okay, upcomers, right? The same story of the choices in life. I took the one less traveled by, and the poet had opted that choice or that path or that way that was not used by most of the people. Very few, a least number of people had walked, okay, on that path that had been opted by the poet. And that has made all the difference. And that is the only difference between both the paths. He had tried to opt the other option, where most of the peoples not try to take risk to have journey in that path of life. So the poet is very clear in making us understand this poem the road not taken, right? Or I will discuss something very shortly. It's literary devices, it's poetic devices. Okay, without it, poetic device is the beauty of a poem. Without it, we can't count a poem. Okay, so the rhyme scheme of this poem is, when we talk about rhyme scheme starting would, it is A. Both, it is B. Means both the sounds are different. That's why we are putting other names. Would, stood, again A. Again could, A. Means A, B, A, and undergrowth. Both, undergrowth, again B. So rhyme scheme of this poem, of these lines is A, B, A, B. Right? Next we are talking about rhythm. Rhythm of this poem is, when we divide it, when we separate it, okay, according to meter, it is iambic tetrameter. Alright? And when we talk about metaphor, metaphor means roads has been used as a life journey and diverged into two different roads. That is a metaphor for choices, right? Making choices, right? And simile is used here as just as fear, right? As we use simile with the words using as, like, okay, and so. This is the example of simile. Now we will get personification. Personification used here, wanted where, because it was grassy and wanted where. Wanted where, grassy means road, that option. It is non-living things, but it had been used as wanted where, means to be used. उसे यूज किया जाना है, वो रोड चाह रहा है कि हमें कोई यूज करे, राइट? तो दिस इज पर्सोनिफिकेशन हियर, वांटेड वेयर. नेक्स्ट, alliteration. Alliteration means repeating of the consonant sound, right? So consonant, repeating of the consonant sound, you can just see here, thou, that, the, there, right? Wanted, W, where. Both words, wanted starting with W and where starting with W. So these are the example of alliteration. Okay. And next, anaphora, right? We will see anaphora. Anaphora means repeating the same word in the successive line, right? As in the first three lines, and sorry, and be one traveler, and look down. So and is used three times. This is an example of anaphora, right? If we talk about repetition means repeating of the same line. As two roads diverge in a wood. Again we have seen two roads diverge in a wood. So this is an example of repetition, right? So we have seen metaphor, we have seen simile, we have seen personification, we have seen alliteration, we have seen rhyme, we have seen rhythm, we have seen imagery. Aloe wood is imagined here as a very aloe wood, aloe jungle. Okay, when imagery means we can experience it by our five senses. So this has been picturized, this has been portrayed here, right? That comes in our mind as a aloe wood. That's why. Thank you everyone. We will continue our next video, our next topic in next video.